Hey, how's it, everybody? Welcome to Hawaii Crap Shooters. We got the crew here. I know all of you guys had questions, wanted to meet the crew. We want to talk about our last trip. I hope you guys are enjoying all of our live videos that we brought to you. So I'm going to have the crew jump in right now. Right now, we have Chef Dice here. Say hello, Chef Dice.
Hey guys, how you doing? Chef Dice in the house.
Chef Dice in the house. And we also have Grant G Money in the house.
How's it, everyone?
And we got Cory, our random roller, in the house.
How's it, everybody?
And we got Gary Y-Pahu King in the house.
What's up? From the 94 block.
And our Golden Arm, Hoku.
Aloha kako. Welcome to Hawaii Crap Shooters.
So yeah, we just want to say hello to all of you guys. Hi Victor, thanks for joining in. Silent Shooter Craps, glad to have you guys here. Toothpick Ted in the house. Toothpick is gonna be going to Vegas soon. He's gonna hit up Casino Quest and get out there for the grand opening. So good luck, Ted. Wear your Hawaii Crap Shooter shirt when you're out there. Born to Roll Dice is in the house. He wants to see the video. Which video are you talking about, Born to Roll? Oh, and we got special guest Mar, who's not here in Hawaii. Mar is on her way to Las Vegas, so she is joining in as well. Rick from Let It Roll. Thanks, Rick, for joining in. Googs50, he's in here. Thank you, guys. We just wanted to bummed. Toothpick Ted said he's bummed. He's missing. I miss crossing you guys on the Las Vegas trip. Oh yeah, and you're gonna miss us again because we're gonna be with Let It Roll. We're gonna be with Rick in Colorado on Blackhawk on May 29th and June 1st. We're gonna go out there and battle with Rick and see if we can take on Century Casino and make up, see what we can do there and try to come home with a profit. Gino Aces Up, thanks for joining in. Ohana Finder, J Can Throw. Thanks, J Can Throw, for watching Hawaii Crap Shooters. I want to start off. We'll just start off counterclockwise in this Brady Bunch kind of. I don't normally stream, so we're gonna start off with Chef Dice. So Chef Dice has a new channel called Chef Dice. He has all the background, behind the scenes of all of our Hawaii Crap Shooters, live craps, and all of our journeys. Chef Dice, why don't you take it away and talk more about your new YouTube channel?
It's simple. I got the fun part out of like all you guys, like Rick. I don't know how you guys do it with all the strategies and that kind of thing. I can't even pay myself the right way anyway. But again, we got the fun part where we see behind the scenes of these guys playing around, their true selves, everything you can think of. We're doing it behind the scenes. When it comes to strategies, there's no strategy on this station. It's just what we do to make things happen when we do live filming with Hawaii Crap Shooters. Yep. And go to Chef Dice YouTube.
Yeah, check out Chef Dice's YouTube channel. He got a lot of crazy things that we do. Thank you, Generate Capital, for that super chat. Appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Super Mario is in the house. Dun, 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 dun. And we got Garrison, and we got Victor. Thank you guys always for watching. I want to introduce to you Grant G Money. You saw him at the Aliante Live Craps game. He has he's known for his flamingo stance. You guys remember his flamingo stance that he has? His foot goes up with every toss.
Where's
But
the
Grant did,
flamingo?
Grant did very well at Aliante, and this was his first time filming, so he didn't get the camera bug. So, Grant, why don't you share your experience on live craps game?
That was fun. That was the first time for me. I gotta admit, I was nervous. I didn't wanna, have one short roll. But that flamingo stance, that's not planned. I'm left-handed, so when I throw from stick left, I'm perpendicular to the table. I'm not, my chest is not parallel, so I gotta lean on one side when I throw. So that's how that kind of evolved. That was unconscious.
It's like a bowling stance, huh? That you had.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Good stance, good stance. Well, it helped out, even though when you're not throwing, when you're betting, that leg still goes up. So like, you know, almost like a dog at a fire hydrant.
Yeah, right.
Rick
Stand
said
behind
it's
me next time.
the crane technique. So well, you can use that with Mel Yagi. So you can do the crane. Yeah, and we have Cory. This was Cory's first time rolling on camera too. Cory, were you nervous when you were rolling, or you were comfortable? We call him the random roller, but that guy was rolling in the 20s. He was making some money at the Fremont.
No, I wasn't nervous. I think the only thing different from me was I was actually up before noon in Vegas, so that had a lot to do with it. No drinks, so rolling sober. That's my lessons I'm learning from Hawaii crap shooters. Nobody wants to roll with the drunk guy.
You're gonna get a lot of drunk guys now in
Yeah.
Vegas because it's super busy. So that's what we've heard. We heard from John G, who's not here, but he says it's crazy busy there. He's seen some casinos with 8 on one side already, and it's pretty tough up there in Vegas. We got a question from Team Hardways. When you are not in your preferred spot, how do you adjust your throw? Who wants to answer that? Hoku, how do you answer that?
Okay, if you're not comfortable in your normal position, you just have to adjust yourself. Maybe your rotation of your swing, your pendulum may have to be a little longer so you can reach your landing site. But you can always adjust and make more changes as you go along. Because no one's gonna, like in a Golden Arm tournament, you never know where position you're gonna be throwing from. So be aware that you gotta practice at different positions.
Want to say hi to Kissy Cat. Kissy Cat is a huge supporter of Hawaii crap shooters. Welcome, Cat. Victor asked, were the plastic barriers up? Yes, they were up at the Fremont, but not at the Aliante. So we were fortunate to go on the Aliante table side. And Aliante has one table with the ATS with no plastic plexiglass, and the other one has plexiglass, but they don't have ATS. So luckily, we were on that table. Ohana Finder says we need a slow-mo of Grant throwing. So, do we have a slow-mo, Chef Dice, on your channel?
Can be done. Can be done.
Can be done. Okay, now we know what he wants. We have Mel Yagi in the house. Welcome,
Hey!
Mel Yagi. We had a monster roll, right, Mel, at Aliante, and we had to put a lot of money on Mel. Just kidding. Okay, and we have iGamer Cole. Welcome. Rishka Hawaii. Can't wait for your next live video from Vegas. And Mario. Oh, Cory says Mario will get it next time. What will we get? What will we get next time, Cory?
ATS.
Cory, you, oh,
Mario said we almost hit the ATS.
you almost hit the ATS. Mar, are you there, Mar? Are you listening, Mar?
I am. I
Mar
am here.
is, welcome,
What's up?
Mar.
Hawaii crap soup.
So you guys know Mar, as the 5-inch lift kit. She has that 5-inch shoe. Oh, where'd she go? She cut off? Did we lose her?
Yeah, dropped off.
Oh, once I talked about her 5-inch shoes, then we lost her.
There, she's back.
Is it back? Mar,
Okay.
your 5-inch
Yes.
lift kit.
Yeah.
Did you bring it with your trip? So Mar is in an undisclosed area now. I don't know if you want to share, Mar. Where are you,
No,
Mar?
let's just say I'm just in the state of Nevada.
Mar
Very
is
bold.
That's how
undercover
broad
right
I
now.
want to be. That's how broad I want to be.
I don't want to show you guys what casino she's at. No, nah, just kidding.
I'm not at a casino. I'm at an Airbnb.
Airbnb. Oh, good. Hey, we got Dave from Same Bet. He is the live stream king. Welcome, Dave. We're trying to do our best to mimic your talking crap show, but I hope we do well. Mar, you got a big fan. Sue and Vince are one of your biggest fans. They love
Awesome.
watching you shoot the dice.
Well, thanks for your support. Hope I don't disappoint, but it's been a challenge every now and then. I think the camera bug got me our last time out, but I think I've been working through it. Just a lot of craps is like almost like 90% mental. Everything else is like muscle memory, and if you do a lot of practicing, everything becomes second nature. Even your payouts, you start to learn your payouts. You know what the dealers are supposed to be giving you, so you can tell. You can catch the mistakes too, instead of letting it go by and then starting an argument later and causing all kinds of distractions on the table. So by just your muscle memory, knowing where your dice is supposed to land, how your trajectory is, especially from your favorite spot, that stuff should come all second nature.
Good. It's gonna be difficult with everybody
Yes.
on the table now, right?
Most definitely. Yeah, it will be. There'll be a lot of landmines on the other end, and keep that in mind, players. If you guys are on the other end where the dice are landing, move your dice. Give the shooter a landing lane. Give the shooter a chance. I mean, we all got money on the table, so if you notice the shooter is aiming for a certain part of the table, move your chips to a certain area so it doesn't get in his way.
That's good
Have the
advice.
courtesy, common courtesy. Yes.
Don't give the shooter 2 inches of a landing zone, and try to get it.
Overreaching for making the last bait.
Overreaching. This is Hoku. So Hoku, you guys saw him at the Fremont. He has that. He's in Hawaii. He has this backdrop. Hoku, first time on film as well. Tell the viewers what you have. Your native plants in Hawaii.
What's behind me is all of my Pelly's hair that's hanging there. I got the Pakalana behind and Pukenikini on the side of me and my palm. So I'm in my front yard and just giving you some of our natural plants here in Hawaii. Much better than just taking shots from in the house.
Nice. So Hoku.
Yes.
So Hoku, we call him the Golden Arm because he has made the Golden Arm tournament and has cashed in the tournament and had numerous monster rolls, right? Hoku, what's your best highlight of the Golden Arm? And if you can let everybody know, because Hawaii Crap Shooters are going to September at the California for the annual Golden Arm there. and none of us has experienced it. And Hoku here is the only one that experienced. So Hoku,
Yes.
give us some insight of what to expect.
Okay, there's a qualification board that the top 10 players who make the highest rolls qualify for the game. And for several years, I've been doing the Golden Arm, and I've always rolled in the 30 range, 30 to 38 rolls, and never qualified. Then when I started doing better, my best qualification was at 49 rolls, and that put me at number 2 on the list. And then I got into the final table. And when you get to the final table, it's much different than trying to play your normal way, because the way it counts there is whoever ends up with the most money in 20 rolls move forward to the top 10. And those people who qualify on that will end up with the money spot. So it's not any strategy of how you play your normal game. It's whoever gets the most money wins the biggest pot. So advice for you,
Wow. So
you gotta practice. You gotta throw over 38 plus rolls just to get on the board. Cause like Grant and myself, we've shot in a 30 many times and wasn't qualified at all until you get into the plus 40s.
Yeah, guarantee 40 rolls is the minimum.
Right. In
so
20,
even my
in
36, I
2019.
wouldn't even have qualified.
You
in
might
20 no. In 2019, the lowest count was 42.
Yeah, you might be on the leaderboard the first, second day, but somebody will knock you off.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh man. So you hear that, guys? You guys gotta practice and make sure you guys get in. But it's a free tournament. You go in, you roll as much as you like. You can play 24 hours. They'll track your rolls, and from the Thursday through Sunday, you can roll as many times as you like. And whatever, if you're in the highest top, what is it, Hoku? Top 10 or top 12?
Yeah, top 10. And then the 12 is your people from the Golden Arm, the people who goes to the Golden Arm banquet. And then there's also 2 more from the Lucky Barrel. So everyone who enters the tournament using their Boyd's card membership number, all that goes into a barrel. Then they'll pick 2 more names to make the total of 14 around the table.
Right, and then this is where all of the shooters will be. So it's gonna be what I've heard, and what we're looking forward to. So we're all booked, but it's where all the shooters come. You can make a lot of money because you have all of these controlled shooters all in one room. They're gonna clear the whole floor and put in 12 to 14 tables around there, so that there's a lot of tables that you can qualify on. But this is the tournament. It's the golden tournament, not the silver tournament or the bronze tournament. It's the golden arm tournament. So everybody's gonna be there on September. So book your flights when you get there. I want to do a quick shout out to Dave from Same Bet. Thank you for that super chat. He says he loves hearing about what it takes to qualify for the Golden Arm. So thank you, Hoku, for filling us in. Victor, you don't have to enter. You just roll, and they'll track you once you get to the table. Just get on a table, any table, and they'll track you from that time period. So you have a 4-day time period you can fly in on the last day, roll a Monster 40 roll, and you're in. So but you use your own money. It's just like you're playing regular, and they'll just take the best shooters from that time period.
Yeah, make sure you get your player's card. So that's how they'll know who the roller is based on the player's card.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the hotel is at California. iGamer was asking what hotel it is. It's at California. So Mel, thanks for that super chat, $4.99. We'll put that on Mars Hard 4. I want to introduce Gary, our Y-Pahu King. from Y-Pahu. This was his first time also on the um, on film as well, and he did well as well. So, Gary, how was your experience rolling at the Fremont and Aliante?
Well, I rolled at the Aliante, and that was the first time for me being on camera. And actually, I wasn't nervous. I was just tired because I only had like 4 hours of sleep because we came in that night. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I was glad I rolled double digits and not a PSO.
So you're hoping for now. That's what we're all. That's what we're all looking for when we're on camera. Is like, please don't PSO, please don't.
That's why I wanted to go first. I was tired already.
And like Money Shot said, don't play when you're tired. So, right, Chef Dice, you gotta take it easy and settle down. And hopefully, this next trip is gonna be. I can settle down and not be 0-15.
Take the morning shifts, guys. Morning shifts.
Morning shift. All right. A10 Pilot, they like it when we post live craps, especially when you post all the numbers on the screen. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We're improving every time you guys give us comments and suggestions. So we thank you guys. I hope you guys like the dice cam. We had it on one. We just tried it out. It was on our second round at the Aliante, but we tried the dice cam. Let me know in your comments if you guys like that dice cam. You guys can see the dice sets that we use. I know a lot of you guys asked for that as well. Victor says we should set up a buffet for a meet and greet. You guys want to do a meet and greet, guys?
If it includes food, yeah.
In September? September.
In September, maybe then.
Maybe.
Table limits for during Golden Arm. Hoku, what's the table limits? Golden Arm.
The table limit was set at $10.
Yeah, $10.
At play, right? So for this year, I'm not sure if they're going to increase it to 15, but practice both ways: the 15 limit and the $10 one.
Okay, got it. Cheap flights on Southwest from Generate. Yes, cheap flights. I booked my flight for September. Round trip 318. Normally Hawaiian is what? What is Hawaiian, Cory? How much is Hawaiian now?
Double that.
Hawaiian, double that. So Southwest, you don't pick your seats, but you get on as soon as you can. So I have my kids, so I can get on as quickly in the beginning. So
save your money for the table.
Right. Victor, he likes the dice cam. Thanks, Victor. Both dice top faces would be nice. We'll see what we can do. Victor likes Chef. You like Chef? Chef Dice.
Chef Dice. Warning. Use a sharp knife.
Old man Fuge. Fuge in the house from Arizona. Fuge is going to be going to Vegas too in a few days. Save some money for us, Fuge, when you get there. And thanks for that super chat as well. Appreciate your support. We got easy fun money. Dice cam is legit. And Golden Arm, only bet a line bet, nothing else. Team Hardway says. You can actually do that, right, Hoku? You can just bet the fast line and just throw, right?
Well, if you played your modified, game of playing the inside, and you observe the other players, because the other players are trying to chase you. So what money's left on the top line is counted at the end of the game. So only on the 7 hours, that's when a lot of people trying to charge on the last minute and put everything on the field. And that's why I went straight to the top, because all these people were trying to gun for me because I had the most chip prior to the final roll. And I just stick to my game plan, play the inside, and I press it all up to 240 and more, and all that money had counted. So that's why I surpassed everyone else.
Mhm.
So you have to be smart, and other people are going to try to gun for your pile. So
Right.
play
So
smart.
how the betting goes is they take turns betting, right? Hoku, is that correct?
Yes, they do, and you take turns betting going around, and
Yeah.
the players with the highest count is the first roller. So that dice may not even go around the table. It may only go to two, three people before you get to the 20 rolls. So you
Yeah.
gotta do all your strategies on how you're gonna bet. So
Yeah. So
a lot of
that's
people trying to
important
do a lot of
when
people
you
trying to do proposition bet right off the beginning, and that's how they lose.
right. So when there's 20 rolls, it doesn't matter. That first shooter who gets picked first, he could shoot the whole 20 rolls, and the
Yes,
rest
they
of the
could.
table won't
Right,
be able to shoot.
right.
But
On
the betting is important. They'll take turns just to make it fair, so that the last guy, obviously, he has the advantage because he can see where everybody's betting. He can go and hedge everybody if everybody's on the do side, the light side, or if everybody's on the dark side.
right,
The shooter also has the power too, because if he sees the dude, everybody's on the light side, he can go on the dome and set a seven and kill everybody. So it's all different strategies that we don't
right.
normally practice, and it's gonna be like a total new game plan when you go to the Golden Arm.
And then Brian, they also before, I think it was before the 17th row, they take a chip count, so you know where everybody stands, and you do then you can do your last minute strategies on the final three rows.
Oh, okay, okay,
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, all right. um, Old Man Food says, I do see HCS qualifying in the Golden Arm, sending good rhythm and vibes. Stanley Song, he's going to Vegas June 4th to June 7th if anybody wants to play. We're seeing if I've shot from the dome at Binion's on an empty table. That's Victor. CTK, are you filming the Golden Arm tournament play? So uh, we would love to film the Golden Arm tournament play, but a lot of people don't want to be on camera. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. People don't want to let people know they're in Vegas. And like they could be on a work vacation or, um, on a secret trip or anything. So they don't want to be filmed. So it might be difficult. It's super packed there. But we're probably not going to be filming the Golden Arm. Maybe they would allow us, if Boyd would let us film the final table. That would be cool. Um, Paul, see you, Paul. Lucky Lee Gaming. So Lucky Lee Gaming, welcome. She's learning how to play craps. She is she hit 5,000, right, Lee? 5,000 views in just a few months. Her channel is awesome. If you haven't seen her channel, go check out her channel. She can read comments faster than I can. I don't know how she does it, but her channel is awesome. Juan Torres, what's up, Super Mario? He wants you to Mario. He wants to play with you at the Nugget. Nugget wasn't too good for us at the Nugget. Right.
Nugget.
All right, guys. Jump in if you guys have any other questions. If you guys see any questions you guys want to answer. Best casino to play the domes. Where there's a sevens, right? Eddie is planning to be in Vegas. Everybody's gonna be in Vegas this weekend, huh? It's gonna be a crazy weekend. Best.
Brian, if you go backwards, there are other questions that went by.
Okay,
They're
okay.
asking
Pull them
final
up for
table
yeah.
if you play with your own money. So final table.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Final
Yeah.
table, they're gonna give you I think it was 1,000, yeah, Hoku in
Right.
casino
At the
trips.
final table, the way the final table works is only the number one shooter gets to shoot first. Everyone else will have to draw a card for their position, where they'll be standing to making their bets. Everyone is issued $1,000. So from that $1,000 bankroll, that's where you start doing all your strategies on how to make more money. Okay, so whoever ends up with the most wins the biggest one. 10,000 is the prize money. So hopefully this year, maybe Boyd might increase it another 5,000. Hopefully.
And
Yeah,
Hoku,
Mario?
somebody asked if
Yeah.
you have a plaque on the wall.
I don't have a plaque on the wall, and I've missed it several times. The closest I got was 59 minutes, and I've got a lot of 50s, but not the whole hour. Yeah. One day soon I'll be there.
And
So,
and CTK 808, everybody works, and then everybody works. We go to Vegas quite a few times. Obviously, you see it, but the reason why we go in there, we practice a lot, strategize a lot, and then we go to Vegas as a business trip, where we have certain amount of money we got to win, and that would, if you hit a certain amount, that gives us money enough to
to
go
go back again.
yeah, exactly. So that's how like I do it, and Money Shot, everybody does it the way we do it at
Yes.
HCS.
Except me,
Well,
I
one big
just
thing,
lose.
yeah. One thing I'd like to say is, for you beginner or who's just starting out now, if you're on a crap table, don't buy in with $100. That's the worst thing you can do, because if you have a pocket full of hundreds in your pocket, you take out one, you put it out, and before you know it, you'll stick your hand in your pocket 10 times. You have to give yourself a chance to play. In other words, if you put 100, you're already at a loss. So you have to buy at least 3 or more, so that you get a chance to recoup from in case there's a bad roll. Okay, good suggestion. Watch your money. Pay yourself first. That's always pay yourself first. Then you press and collect. So always you have to pay yourself.
Right.
When the time
yourself
is
first.
bad, walk away. So like in my case, when I first started, I bought in at 300. And if I lost 200 real quick, I'd stop my play, keep that 100 for my next cycle. So I buy in 300 again. Now I have 400 to play with. Something to keep in mind.
Hoku, another question is, if there's a tie on the leaderboard for the top 10, how do they decide? Is there a roll off?
There's a roll up if there's a tie. So if it's very difficult to have a tie, because of the way the money is bet and what money is left on the top line. So all that money will be counted. But if you do have a tie, there'll be a roll off again, and there will be only 2 rolls. So whoever make money in the 2 rolls will get it.
Yeah, but there's a I think the question was more related to the qualifying. So when you qualify, if there's
Okay.
like 3
Right.
people tied at the 10th place,
Okay.
there'll be a
Let's
roll
say
up
at
for
the
those
at
3
the
people.
10th place for the roll off. Okay.
Yeah.
The 3 names will be called out. You go up to the table. Okay, and the way it rolls is, you got a set of dice. First guy throws first. So whatever the count is on that dice, that's his number. And the guy who rolled the highest number is the one who make that 10th spot.
Oh,
So does that answer your question? If there's a tie at the last 10?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's how it is. Because I had guys that, in fact, the year I won, there were 3 guys that were tied. And then only one guy moved forward.
Can
Yeah,
move forward. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I got a question from A10 Pilot. Could each of you on the stream tell us what strategies you were using when he was watching the live crap? So we'll start with Chef Dice. What kind of strategies you use? Chef Dice, you on mute?
oh no, I think we order some food. What is that again, Brian? Sorry.
But they want to know what kind of strategies you guys use on the live games that we film. So if you can, all of you guys share what kind of strategy you guys use.
Okay. So obviously the the key here is everybody that was playing on the table. I really knew their SRR. I studied it. We always text each other our roll SRR basically, and then Brian, Mars, Gary. I know they can throw more than four. Rant, Cory, not really. He's a random roller. No, seriously, he's a random roller, but he did really well. So I knew that if I only had 4 hits, I'll go big on them. So automatic, I'll go 540 on all these guys. Take 2 hits and bring it down to 96. That's it. I just keep on doing that, and then of course I use Uncle Hoku's theory on the Horn IO. Throw that. Start them off at 20, then go 40, and then if you don't make it, start all over at 20. Keep on doing that. Yeah, that's my philosophy, and then been doing well, so keep it up.
All right, thanks, Chef. How about you, G Rant, G Money?
For me, that was probably my second day in Vegas, so I was down already. So I was kind of conservative. I was playing 44 inside, and then just pressing, press to 30, press to 24, or press to quarter, and then start taking, and then half press.
All right. Good. How about you, Cory? You're on mute, Cory.
No real strategy. Just start off with the easy and kind of try to spread it out across.
Just easy and go all the way out.
Yeah.
How did that work?
It wasn't too easy.
We'll make it a video. Eat the easy spread. Oh man, sound like a brothel in Vegas, man. That's not good. All right, Y-Pahu King. What did you use, Y-Pahu King? Did you use your famous Hawaii 5-0 or this
Gangsta press?
Gangsta press.
That's well, 96 across. Well, not inside numbers are gangster press, but the 4s and 10s, I pressed both of them, which I shouldn't have done on your roll. I should have just kept pressing the 4. Would have been up to 1,000 already. But, no, I guess it's good.
Oh, so how much money you think you left on the table for that one?
I think probably about 650 maybe around there. Because it was all good level on some of them. I'm only the 9 and the 4s and 10 was 150 already.
Well, the point is you made money.
Yeah.
You need money to make money. So, but he's doing good. Everybody's doing good that time he was over there. So, reminds me to go for broke already.
Yeah. Gary was fortunate he didn't come the second round. That's a win in itself.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye, girls. Grandpa's on TV.
Hoku's on TV saying bye to your granddaughter.
My mo'opunas, my granddaughters, all going home now. So I guess aloha to them. Okay,
So
for
Hoku,
my
what
strategy,
kind of
for the strategies that I used for myself was on the 6 and 8. So I play three numbers, the 5, 6, 8, and the field. So I'm playing $30 on the 6 and 8, and 25 on the 5, and $20 on the field. So if you win on the 6 and 8, you get paid 35. So what I do is I collect 25, and at $10, I put 5 on the 6 and 8 hard. On the next roll, if I do hit a 6 and 8 hard, that becomes $50. I just parlay that straight to 50, and then on the top side, the place bet, now I'm at $60. So the game that I play is Peter pays Paul. So whatever you lose on one hand, you collect on the other. And when you put money on the hard ways, it's always the money from the odds profit, not from your rack. And then you parlay your profit. Your profit that you make on a parlay 6 and 8, 4 and 10, you justify that with what you put down and you place on your top numbers of 4, 10, 6, 8. So if I'm already at a 90 range on a 6 and 8, on my hardways I'm already at 50. So on the 50 you get paid 500. I collect that 300 and I go to 200. I've made a couple of $1,000 on 2 rolls just on the hardways. So you're getting paid both sides. That's the jelly roll. Get paid both sides. Take it down and start again.
All right. Bird Dog in the house. Hey, Eddie. Eddie rolled with us live back in February. So welcome, Eddie. Cory, you got it. Did you see any questions that I might have missed? I saw about shirts. We have shirts online at the HCSstore.com. So check it out if you wanted to order some shirts. Great news. The new dice are more dice, I should say, our second order of HCS certified casino dice will be coming in this week. So I will be having some when I'm in Vegas. So that's great news. Perfect timing.
Somebody asked if the hedgehog is dead.
A hedgehog is dead. Oh yeah. So the hedgehog is not dead, and the hedgehog will be showing its face in Vegas when the table is choppy and it's gonna be crazy. But people ask me, you show videos on the hedge and all that, but you didn't use it on there. But I don't use a hedge on all these throwers here because these guys can throw. These guys, I know their average is in the double digits, and if I do the hedge, then I'm riding in the back of the airplane by myself because then I'm like, they know oh, Brian, you don't have. They're gonna question that I have trust issues with this.
Trust the crew.
Like Chef Dice. Chef Dice, I was going to go 300, and you guys can see it on the video. He throws, I'll come out 7, and then I go 44 inside. But you gotta watch the table. Sometimes, they'll give you a 7. 7s will be showing up a lot, and you gotta learn how to adjust. And that's the tricky part about craps is, they always say you can win with any strategy, but finding that right strategy, finding when the tables turn. But when you're rolling with the crew, is like we practice together week after week. We trust each other's skill. We know each other. It's hard to transition, but when you're rolling with random rollers, that's where we're gonna find out if our transitions is more key than the strategy. So and that's one thing. If you can transition, that's gonna be a lot more important now with the busy tables than your strategy, because everybody's strategy is gonna work. It's just which side you're gonna be on and if it's the right timing for that side. So
going on that money shot, that we do a lot of hybrids now. Hybrids, like 4 or 5 betting strategies when it comes to a particular shooter. Some days every one of us has a good and bad day, so we'll go do a hybrid of 4 to 5 particular strategies that we accustomed to. So that's why we're all over, but we know what we can do.
Right, having a lot of different strategies is important. But transitioning, if you have 10 strategies on the do side and then 7s keep on coming, guarantee you're gonna lose in Vegas. But if you can transition and go back and forth, that's a skilled player. That's where you get skill, where you can adjust. And if I see that in a player and they can adjust from going hedging and all that kind of stuff, then that's impressive to me. Because I'm still learning to do that. But if somebody has a YouTube video on how to transition or when to transition, then I will be your first subscriber. So, Cory, we got any more questions? You're gonna be the question
Team
guy.
Team Hardways asked, is someone tracking stats during your live sessions?
Oh, our tracking stats is Mr. Grant here. So Grant is our accountant. We should call you the accountant.
Somebody
Yeah.
get that name already.
Oh, we have the accountant already.
You get that? No, not from us, but somebody else.
But Grant, he actually, one of our viewers asked if we could track our prop bets that we played and see if we won or lost. And Grant, why?
We're losing
Oh.
you, Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
you there?
losing you, Brian. So yeah, I don't track
Oh.
during the live row. I just watch the video again and then provide everybody with some stats. I did check the our first full rollers at Aliante, and we came out with a profit on that series of rolls, our first full rollers, because somebody hit the all tall, and we had a parlay on the hard eight that people won on. So as a group, we did make money on the props.
Nice. Profit. All right. Any other questions?
Multiple questions asking where's Mar?
Are you guys looking for Mar? Mar is undercover.
On the
right
table.
now.
On the table. Collecting banana chips.
She rolling.
Mar is on her way to Vegas to meet up with HCS as well, so she'll be there soon, or she may be already there. But yeah, she'll definitely be there on Wednesday. Chef Dice will be there in Vegas as well, and both me and Chef Dice are gonna go to Colorado and meet up with Rick at Blackhawk. So. That's May 29th to June 1st. So we'll be in Blackhawk. So hopefully Blackhawk is not as crazy as Las Vegas is going to be. So if you guys are in Blackhawk or live around there, drive up and say hi to us. We love seeing our viewers in person. And there was a question about if we roll with anybody. Yeah, we roll with anybody. As long as there's room, we'll roll with anybody. We don't, if you can roll a monster for us. I would rather just bet and collect if you do all the work and roll the monster. That's fine. Exactly. Robert, thanks for the super chat, Robert. $4.99. I like that $4.99. Get the 99-cent burgers with the extra cheese.
Yeah.
All right, Cory, any other questions that we missed?
Somebody just asked about hand-eye coordination and what we used to do before playing craps.
Oh, okay. I still do what I do before playing craps because craps is not paying for my bills and my mortgage and so I own 2 restaurants, Pokestop and
Blue Man Group.
That's Chef Dice. Chef Dice, tell them what you do, Chef Dice.
Oh, I own 2 restaurants, a catering business, but as you guys can see, restaurant business is tough, right? Past COVID times. But one thing about it, as you guys can see, the way us guys play around in the craps casino, that's how much of fun I have in the kitchen. That's why I take that attitude of having fun, and then the aura gets better on the craps table. That's why majority of the time, knock on wood, the team does really well because we have happy-go-lucky guys on the table, fucking around. That's it, man. That's all you need. Happy guys on the table, and happy lady, Mars.
G Money, what do you do, G Money?
Hand-eye coordination. I used to play sports, basketball, like that. So. But I always believe. Why are you guys laughing? I believe in visualization. Okay, visualization. Like if you don't have the craps table to practice on, just visualize
Yeah.
how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I read this experiment they had with free throw shooters in basketball. They had one guy practice, one guy visualize, and the other guy did nothing. And then the percentage of improvement for the guy visualizing and actually practice was about the same. So visualize your throw, see where you wanna land, and then keep doing that motion if you don't have a craps table.
Cory, what do you do, Cory?
I can't mention it on the air.
Oh, yeah. He's an undercover FBI agent.
Long
how
time
about-
ago, I used to play darts. That's about it.
Gary, how about you, Gary?
Cory's my parole officer. And coordination. I used to play basketball, but I used to play a lot of paintball. With you gotta aim. So, and I used to play bowler too. So, you gotta aim for the arrow. Kind of the same thing for dice. You gotta pick your landing zone and you just gotta practice it. It's all muscle memory.
Muscle memory. Yep.
Start from that. You gotta practice. Practice yourself in your mind all the time. You know what I mean? You're not out there fumbling around, telling the truth something, and you don't understand what you're talking about. And then,
All right, how about you, Hoku?
I started craps actually from going to Vegas on all the different bowling tournaments. And from there, we used to have, which was called the high rollers. And from there, is big money in bowling. So from bowling, I got all my muscle memory and all your technique, where your spots are, and you just have to be consistent in every throw. And when you haven't, like in dice, you have landmines on the bowling alley, the way they oil and strip it, you have to adjust to the lane condition. So on the crap table, adjust to the crap condition.
All right.
Oh, that was deep, Uncle.
Heavy, heavy.
Heavy.
I like
That
my
explains
ribs
the
tonight.
gloves.
My glove. I got gloves.
Your gloves. Now I understand.
Yeah, somebody asked if the casino allowed you to wear those gloves, and apparently they did, but maybe some casinos won't let you use your gloves.
On that, I noticed that the Circa, I was told by the pit boss to remove my braces. As for me, I have rheumatoid arthritis and I had surgeries on my wrists. So that's one reason why I was wearing my glove and my support. So at the California, I was the one that had one blue and one pink arm brace on both arms. So they just allowed me to play because I was under a medical condition.
Oh, yeah, I heard you tell them you were doing like a gender reveal with the blue and the pink.
The blue was to collect the chip. The pink was to throw them off on how my swing was and my landing zone.
All right. Travis says, do you play other games besides craps, blackjack, lieutenant ride, video poker?
Everything.
Yeah, Cory plays everything. He's the random player, so he plays everything random. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoying our live stream. This is hopefully we can bring more of these live streams. I know you guys have a lot of questions. Trying to just get used to trying to scroll this. I don't know how Dave from Same Bet does this, but he's a pro at this. But I will take one more question. Any of you guys use mental intention? Think about the number you want to appear before and as you throw the dice. All of you should be mentally thinking about what number you want the dice to show. You guys do that?
Yeah, but no work.
Yeah, I believe in that. I think that the Dominator. I watched some videos on the Dominator, but yeah, Grant's right. The thing don't work hard.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know.
gonna drink more.
Elmer, that the aces and the 12 works for you several times. We call out that deuce. We call out the 12.
Yes,
and you hit back to back.
You know that, and you know me. I'm gonna scream right after. You know that, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Hey, it worked for me on film. I said, Chef Dice, we need a hard 10, man. We need a hard 10. Right?
Yep. It's been done.
It's like, hey,
calling out
even
numbers and it's done.
Even though Chef Dice is Filipino, we need the hard 10, man. We need the hard 10.
But there's sometimes you watching the roll and you get a feeling, you get a hunch that in 11 will show up or a certain number will show up, and then you kind of kick yourself for not making the bet. So sometimes if you get that feeling, just put out that $5 bet. You don't have to do it on every
75
roll.
or 150.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
But
Grant done it many times on the 12.
Finally, I think moving on forward, especially when COVID is done, it's about done already. I think we all at HCS is practicing more on our betting strategies more than anything else. Throwing will be kind of more like obsolete because once you throw, you got to wait another 11 guys, and that's basically another hour and a half for the dice to come back to you. So nowadays we try to either play in the mornings or less crowded areas, but different mindset for me is going to be more in the betting strategies.
Yeah, it's a different game now with Vegas being crazy. We got a couple of friends who's experiencing the challenges in the busyness in the tables and all of that, and it throws you off your game. And we're gonna experience it this coming week when we get there in a few days, in a day or two. So HCS is gonna be in Vegas Wednesday through Saturday, and then we're gonna be at Black Hawk. So hopefully, if you guys have any tips or experiences, comment on our videos or follow us on Instagram and let us know your experience. We love to see your wins and how your experience is at the craps table. Losses too, I'm cool with that too. You know me, and we always, mostly me because I'm always losing, but sharing your losses is part of the game as well. So we welcome that. It's cool. It's the reality of the game. So, and bring my sound of my chicken.
Yeah, chickens are at Brian's house. Money's house.
Chickens, chickens are at my house. This is where we practice. Let me show you guys our table. So we're gonna be practicing here tonight. I don't know where the chicken. So yeah. So HCS, we practice every week. We try out different strategies. You guys can see this board here. Let me pull up this board for those of you guys who are not Instagram. But we got all of our names here. We track the rounds that we do and who won what, and so we simulate everything. We simulate late bets with Chef Dice throwing his horn hi-yo at the end, and all the distractions. And we're not dealers, so all of the delays. So it's hard to stay in your groove when you get the dice back every a minute or two. So that's another thing that you guys got to practice is the delays in your throws. So people at home, you get the dice quick, you can get your muscle memory going. But in Vegas, it's a different stage. You gotta learn how to still keep your arm warmed up and in that groove, because after 2 minutes of them paying out everybody and you get the dice back, your throw might not be the same. So Chef Dice does this baseball ritual when he throws. We don't know if it's a curveball or not, but he's like outfield or out of the table, but it's a ritual that he does to keep him in that zone, right? And it's all about being in the zone. So we try to be in our zone when we're throwing. And you can see a lot of us, like Grant won't move his flamingo foot, out of that place and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, any other questions that we left, Cory? We missed.
Time check. We're at 1:02. We gotta go pick up food.
One. So everybody's coming over after the stream for our last practice for Vegas, and we're gonna be out there. People ask where we're gonna be. We're gonna be in downtown. We're not gonna be at the Strip. We're gonna be jumping casinos. So we don't have a set place where we're gonna be. But we're going to be in the downtown area in the next few days. So if you see us, say hi.
One last thing, Brian.
Yep.
This Thursday, while we're on a trip, we'll be coming out with behind the scenes, Chef Dice behind the scenes, 2-week training before Brian and I and Mars basically coming down to Vegas. 2 weeks of what we do to get us prepared for the awesome trip we're going to have in Black Hawk and Vegas. So this coming Thursday. Heads up.
All right. Yeah. So check out Chef Dice channel. Make sure you help him out, subscribe, and like his videos. And hopefully we see you guys soon. And may the dice be nice. Aloha, guys.
Aloha.
Awesome, bro.